You're listening to Westchester Talk Radio, produced by Shark Creative and made possible by our SharkCast sponsors, including Robeson, the house that Service built, Hightower Westchester, Fiduciary Wealth Advisors, Jaguar Land Rover of New Rochelle, White Plains, and Mount Kisco, and Michael Labriola Landscape Design and Construction. Well, today I welcome you to another episode of the Nonprofit Spotlight. And we're putting a spotlight today on the Chester-Rye Brook Rotary Club. The mission of the Rotary International is to provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace throughout its fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders. We are joined today with Roman Ciosek, the current president, Gretchen Bradley, the past president, Quiana Brown, and Richard Klein, both Rotarians. Congratulations, guys, and welcome to the show, and thanks for all that you do. Putting in the time that you do and helping others. It really means a lot. And that's why we're putting this special spotlight on you today. So let me just start out with, I know that you've got a huge date coming up, the 100-year anniversary celebration, which is a pretty big deal. 100 years for anything for that matter is saying an awful lot. I don't think any one of us on this webcast have been around for all those 100 years. I don't think, but look, a lot of good has been done up to this point. Roman, let's start with you as the current president. Just could you give us a little understanding of what you're trying to do here?
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. And it's always a pleasure seeing you, and appreciate you taking the time and helping us really spread the word here. So
my pleasure.
So as I think knowing myself, been part of Rotary for 20 plus years, just love the organization. And as you mentioned, it's hard to believe that the Chester-Rye Brook Rotary Club is really hitting its 100-year century mark here. It's quite incredible and something that we are all very proud of. So what we're trying to do is put a celebration together to really acknowledge all of our hard work within the community. And we wanted to do an event on June 16th, which is going to be at the Rye Beach Pavilion. And then we'll get into little details a bit more about it. But so Rotary, our Rotary Club has a very deep history in our community, and it is the oldest non-for-profit organization. And we felt really the need to spread the word and to really kind of come back and help those that are on this call or people that are going to listen to this to support our efforts across the board. I mean, as much as we are a local club, we have a significant international presence. There are about 1.2 million members. So it's something we, as the people on this call and within our club, are extremely proud of to be part of it. And we certainly want this club to be around for the next 100 years. And we wanted to make this a really successful event. So there are many different things that we're doing. And I guess we'll get into a little bit more in the details around. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Roman. And thanks for taking on the role as the president. It says a lot about you. Richard, give us a little bit more about what projects you're involved in and what the purpose is of the fundraiser.
Well, Andrew, I mean, it's really such a great thing to be a part of this club because there's nothing more fulfilling than giving back to the community. So, for example, as Roman was saying, part of the reason for this event is just first to acknowledge that, we're celebrating our 100-year anniversary. But just as important, it is a fundraiser, and we're looking to increase, some of the things that we do. So, for example, we're very involved with the youth and the children in Chester and Rye Brook. Every year we have a scholarship that we give to a Chester high school student, and it's a whole process that, there are applicants. We go through their applications based on need, academics, et cetera. And so up until now, we give one student $5,000, $1,250 each of the 4 years he or she is in college. And we have two other grants that we give to a special needs child for college in the amount of $250. And we really want to expand that program. I mean, there's nothing, the youth are the future of this country. And to the extent that we can help them financially to get them through their college years, it's extremely important to the club. So that's one of the main things that we're trying to raise funds for with this event. Again, with children, I mean, every week there's a couple of members from the club who meet at either Wegmans or another place to pick up food. Then we go to another location to pack the food, and then we deliver it to an elementary school. And we do about 250 lunches every week so that kids that have a need, can have a really nutritious meal. And it's so, such a great feeling to be able to do things like that. We work with the Carver Center, which is a youth center in Port Chester that, provides after school activities, mentoring, things like that for Port Chester youth. We worked with the Salvation Army this past year. We raised money so that we could assist the Salvation Army to get clothing for families, particularly families with children who were devastated by the storms and needed help with clothing. So, all these things cost money. And, we're always looking for different ways to raise money. And we do other things to raise money. But this event will be an important part of that, not only to give us exposure to the community that we're here. Roman's been a great president since I've been involved with this group, maybe not even 2 years.
I'm really shocked by that.
Right? We've gone from maybe 8 members, at least as far as I could tell, and we've almost tripled the size of the club in the past year or so. And so, growing the club, raising money, that's all part of this event.
Well, look, thank God for people like you. It's really incredible. I have actually been at the high school to see the annual scholarship given out. Right. And it just means so much. It really means so much. You're talking about whether it's $500 for books or $5,000, I thought I heard you say. I mean, that makes a big difference. And, exactly. Really, it takes a lot of people to come together to do what you're doing, and keep up the good work. Thank you for that. And then, Quiana, you're going to tell us a little bit about the event itself, right? What could we expect from that?
Yes. Again, the event will be on Thursday, June 16th, between 6 and 9. We wanted the event to take place outside, so it'll be at the Rye Beach Pavilion. The tickets will be $100 per person. We hired a local food truck from Port Chester. It's called the Peruvian Latin Fusion Food Truck to be part of the event. The food is amazing. We also will have wine tasting that will take place during the event. To complement the food, Caroline Williams, the person we are having to do the presentation, has done many of these, and she has a deep understanding of the wines that will complement the food that we will be serving. We will also have live music. The duo is called Carbon. John Kayak, who was kind enough to offer his band's services. His father his late father was part of Rotary for many, many years. We will also have desserts by Melanie, who is Richard Klein's daughter, and we will be auctioning off different items, and we will have raffles, and it will be a great time.
Sounds amazing, Quiana. It really does. A lot of fun and a lot of great things to look forward to on the 16th of June. Gretchen. Andrew, yes.
Sorry, Andrew, before you go on, if I could just interject, I'm sorry, but you heard Quiana say, like, my daughter's involved. Roman's children often participate in a lot of our events. Our next president, Stacey Karras, 2 of her adult children are involved in the club. It's nice to see the next generation getting involved. That's very important to us because, as we get older, we want new people coming in. And it's nice that so many of our families also participate. So I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, no doubt. It looks like they're, that's how the world goes around, right? And it's nice to see the next generation helping out for a great cause. Gretchen, would you tell us, what people can expect from this fundraiser?
Yeah. So like Quiana mentioned, we have a lot of different types of events happening at the fundraiser: wine tasting, food, music, etc. So we're really excited to share that. There's a couple other things and ways people can get involved if they're looking to get involved in this event. The first, like Quiana mentioned, is to buy tickets. So tickets are $100 a person. We do have a limited number of tickets, so they are on sale now. We're looking to sell them as soon as possible. And they can be purchased on our website, which is pcrbrotary.weebly.com. Another way people or anyone who's looking to participate can help out with the event is through sponsorships. So we are looking for sponsors, and we have 3 different levels of sponsorship: platinum for $1,000, gold for $500, and silver for $250. And what sponsorships really allow us to do is offset the cost of the event while keeping the ticket price at $100 to help cover our base cost, but also we said this is a fundraiser so that we can raise money for those programs that Richard highlighted. And so we actually have a few sponsorships already. So Rich, his law firm, Klein, and Associates, so they're our first platinum sponsor. And Hightower Westchester is our first gold sponsor. So there are more details on the website as well, how to become a sponsor and how you can go about doing that. So if anyone's interested, like that's the best way to learn more about that. And then I'll just highlight again, like Quiana mentioned, we're doing a silent auction as part of the event. And so we are still looking for items or gift certificates to businesses that we're looking for having those items donated to us so then we can auction them off. And we'll also be selling raffle tickets. And kind of highlighting and kind of going off of what Rich just said too is like, we're always looking for members. Roman's been growing our club these last few months. We're looking for volunteers to help with our day of events. This is, even though we've been growing our membership, we are still a small but mighty club, taking this on. And so volunteers are always welcome, as well as anyone who might be interested in becoming a member. We would be happy to talk to anyone interested in that as well. So thanks.
So tickets for the event, sponsorship of the event, become a member. Roman, yes. any last words?
Yeah, no, just really thank everybody for being part of this. I mean, look, we, as Gretchen and everybody else said here, we're small, nimble, and we do so much good. And there's a sense of purpose for what we do. And as you can see, the commitment and the passion for the people that are on the call. And look, we're looking to have fun. This event's going to be outside, and that we think it's going to be something that's going to be different. And hopefully we get some people to be part of it and engage in this whole conversation with them.
Well, look, it's been a pleasure to be with all of you. Thursday, June 16th, 6:30 to 9:30, Rye Town Park, Oakland Beach Pavilion. It's beautiful, a tremendous backdrop, a tremendous cause. Get involved, join the Rotary if you could. If you can't do that right away, try to come out, maybe sponsor the event. Again, it's great to see you guys. You've been listening to Westchester Talk Radio, produced by Shark Creative, and we'll be back with more nonprofit spotlights.